Hey, friends, filmmakers, and superfans. Have you ever wanted to find your own voice and style? I was at a lunch meeting where a producer asked me about my directing style. He asked what I did to develop it while I was in between projects. Today, in part two of this three-part series, I'll share what I told him, the 5 strategies that will help you find and hone your visual voice. I'll talk about how the visual language of film is similar to the literary language of English. But before we get started, check out the link in the description for joining my free newsletter, where you can receive news and exclusive content. Let's get started. Many of you have heard me say a motion picture is filled, absolutely filled with visual language, like a book is filled with the literary language. I've also said that the cinematic story is an argument, like the written prose at the beginning of a larger work. For the argument to convince the audience, the author or the director must find his or her voice to authentically tell their story. Filmmaking is a complex art form that involves various elements such as storytelling, cinematography, sound design, and editing. For new directors, finding their voices in making films can be a challenge, but a crucial step toward developing a distinct style and creating work that resonates with the audience. So to help filmmakers find their voice, I'll go over some of the easiest strategies to explore. Watch and analyze films from different genres and eras. One of the best ways to find your voice as a director is to study and analyze the work of other filmmakers. Watch films from different genres and eras. And pay attention to the storytelling techniques, camera angles, editing, all the director's choices. Take notes on what works and what doesn't work in each film, and try to identify the elements that make each director's work unique to them. You will find certain elements that ring true to who you are as well, and this will help develop a natural taste for certain choices and styles. Then pull out your phone and shoot some video that reflects that style that stirs you, whatever you gravitate toward. Right, and right. As a director, your primary job is to tell stories. Therefore, it's crucial to develop your storytelling skills. Write scripts, short stories, or even jot down ideas for scenes or characters. Writing can help you clarify your ideas and develop your storytelling voice. Don't worry about being perfect. Keep writing and revising until you find a story that resonates with you. Collaborate with other filmmakers. Filmmaking is a collaborative process, and working with other filmmakers can really not only help you find your voice as a director, but it can also help you build a cohesive team. Collaborating with writers, cinematographers, sound designers, and editors can expose you also to different styles and techniques, some of which you'll want to take advantage of. You'll even pick up on elements that will help you develop your own creative process. So not just the style, but the process and how to create those styles. Anyway, be open to feedback and suggestions, and don't be afraid to experiment and try new things. Finding inspiration in your personal experiences and perspectives will also add to this process. Those can be of value in such a way where it feeds your inspiration to do more and more creative things. Also, think about the stories you want to tell, the kind of themes that you want to explore. Draw from your life experiences to create authentic and relatable characters and situations. This can help you develop a unique voice that resonates with your audience. We want you to embrace your weaknesses and limitations. I know, that's a tough one. As a new director, you may feel limited by your lack of resources or experiences. However, these limitations can actually be an asset in helping you find your voice. So embrace your weaknesses and your limitations and use them to your advantage. Instead of trying to replicate something you've seen from someone else who's got a much bigger budget, you want to focus in on developing your own style, unique to who you are, your circumstances, your resources. And then take risks and experiment. That's right. Finding your voice as a director requires taking risks and a lot of experimenting with different techniques and different styles. Be brave and try new things, even if they don't always work out. Failure can be a valuable learning experience and help you refine your creative process. Finding your voice as a new director requires studying and analyzing other filmmakers' work, writing and developing your own stories, collaborating with other filmmakers, drawing inspiration from your personal experiences, and embracing your limitations. But don't forget to also take the risks and do the experimentation to infuse your creativity into your projects. By following these strategies, new directors can develop a distinct style and create work that resonates with audiences.